I spent most of this weekend sick. You can probably still hear it in my voice, so I've got some catching up to do. Hi everybody, I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal for the week starting March 4th, 2019. I spent most of this weekend sick. My son came home with like a really nasty cold and passed it on to me. So I've been coughing up a storm and in bed for most of the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, I did not spend any time at my desk or in my bullet journal whatsoever, so I have a couple of catching ups to do in my challenges and so on and so forth. Now, looking back at my painkillers and my kidney pain, Friday night, I did have a rough time of it, but then the rest of the weekend, I did not have any real extra pain on top of the usual pain. I was sick, but I wasn't having, which was nice. If I was sick and my kidneys were hurting, that would have been some bullshit. So I did not wind up getting a bunch of this stuff finished last week because I just ran out of time. I'm just gonna move forward to March to start my next bullet journal week rather than working here. I'm just gonna write sick here. Not the greatest lettering in the world. I don't give a fuck. I just figured this will document the fact that the reason I did not do any, like I wasn't productive or anything, was because I wasn't feeling good. And that's okay, right? Like, that's okay. I'm actually just really glad I wasn't sick during Plan As You Go month. I did feel crappy a couple of times during the month, but I did not like feel bad enough to not film, which was cool. I do need to catch up on my challenges. I did Charizard on Friday, but I have not done the doodles or the lettering for the last couple of days. So the two doodles I have to do from the last 2 days are Squirtle and Metagross. Squirtle, what a fucking name, really. Squirtle and Metagross, and then today's is Pikachu. So I'm gonna do all three of those right now. We got Metagross, Squirtle, and Pikachu. Let's do the lettering for the last couple of days because that's over back in this week, and then I'll draw in my weekly setup. Again, Squirtle, Metagross, and Pikachu. So we'll do Squirtle and Metagross right about meow. So let's head into March to do today's bullet journaling, set up my week. As you can see, I did some YouTube analytics, I did some podcast notes, and now I am into my next week. Since I am using teal as like my kind of my accent color for March, that's what I'm sort of trying to do, is keep it low on the extra froofy shit, but just picking like a color to sort of focus on. I'm gonna use this Simply Gilded washi tape that I think is so gorgeous. I feel like I'm not being anywhere near as chatty as I've been in my recent Plan As You Go videos, but I swear, dude, like my voice is so crusty sounding right now. I've been coughing, I've been up late. Saturday night, I didn't sleep. I dozed, but every like 20 minutes or so, I was up coughing. I would get up to go to the restroom, and then I would cough some more. It was one of those situations where like I was freezing, and so I was under all these blankets, and then I would get the chills, and then I would get sweaty and hot, and then it was a cycle that kept repeating. I just realized I did not want to be putting washi down for this spot because I'm doing this layout. Motherfucker. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep this washi tape and we're gonna move it to the next page because that's where the bullet journal setup is gonna be. Here we go. Let's see if I can make this happen. I know my nose is running. I need to blow it, but I can't because my hands are full of washi tape, but I'm not gonna waste it. We're gonna make this work. Come on, man. Sorry if that was too much information, but like I said, I've got a cold right now. You know, reflecting back on the Plan As You Go week, I had a great time with it. I think it was probably my most fun I've had with a Plan As You Go. I mean, I've done several at this point. I don't remember how many I've done. I feel like I've done 4 total, because the first one I did was in January, and then I did it in April, and then October, and then yeah, so I think this is my 4th one. Out of all of them, I think this one was the most fun, and I'm not really sure why. Part of it was because I'm really happy with my planner system. I spent a shit ton of time in 2018 at the end of it doing a bunch of like thinking and discernment to discover what my planner system should be, what all I was doing, why I was doing it, why, you know, and so I think I'm seeing the kind of the results of all that work in how comfortable I am with like the planner stuff I'm doing. Just in general, not just for Plan As You Go, but in my life. Yay, see, I saved it, woohoo! Let's go back to this page though and do what I was supposed to do here in the first place. Anyway, the point being is that I am really comfortable with what I'm doing right now. In April of 2018, I did Plan As You Go with the Bullet Planner to try that planner out for a month, and I realized that trying a new planner system out during Plan As You Go is way too much stress. It is not something that I would prefer to do in the future, just because the pressure of filming every single day and the pressure of trying to figure some shit out, it's just too much for me. So having a lot of comfort with what I'm doing, I think played a big role, but I also think that the conversations around this Plan As You Go, the answering of your guys' questions, the not worrying about sounding conversational or rambling about topics that have nothing to do with planning or that have nothing to do with whatever, but just feeling like it was an ongoing month-long conversation. I feel like that really made it feel a little bit more awesome than the other ones that I've done. It makes me really excited to do it again. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it again. I'd like to do it, I finish these and my thought process always goes to either, dude, not for another like 6 months, you're gonna be too tired, to how about next month, because I'm so excited about it, you know? Right now I'm leaning towards maybe April, but I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet, so don't hold me to that. So the first thing I'm going to do is my lettering for the day with just Pikachu, then I'm going to fill out my weekly task list, and I'll use my power sheets and my current task lists in this bullet journal to get that filled out. As for my to-do list, I did not get a lot finished last week that I wanted to. I'm going to pull some things from my March intentions list. Actually, you know what I need to do first? I need to go through to my February list and pull what didn't get done, because there is some stuff that didn't. I had hoped to get some things finished last week and I didn't, and there are some things that need to get done this month. Okay, so the two big things that I'm going to get done this week, and I have them scheduled for Wednesday, are my quarter 1 analysis and my quarter 2 planning. So I'm going to make those big up on top. Now I'll pull some more stuff from my monthly list, and then I'm going to go into my power sheets and grab out of there what else needs to be done. Here is my list for the week. It's mostly just, some of this is pulled off my power sheets, like the meal planning, the decluttering my pantry, etc. Some of these are things that I should have already done, like picking the giveaway winners for my Patreon. I didn't do that yesterday like I was supposed to because I was so sick I didn't even think about it. So that's basically my week. A lot of stuff to do, but I don't have a very busy week in terms of appointments, so I should be able to get some real work done. I'm going to get today entered in, and I want to try a different kind of header for each day in my weekly planner. I was getting kind of over this little flag situation. I want to try something else. I don't know what though. Give me a second. I think I like how this looks. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to make my to-do list for the day. Alright, here's my to-do list for the day. It's just doing some like work maintenance around here. It's actually not a very heavy duty. There's a lot of little things on here, but I should be able to wrap most of this up fairly quickly. And one of the things I had to add on here, I had to step away from the filming for a few minutes because I got a note card in the mail for a phone appointment that I have with my or an in-person appointment I have with my doctor in May, and it's scheduled during Go Wild, and I need to call him and be like, nope, I need a different day, please. I'm not going to be in the state. Generally speaking, most of these things should happen within a few hours, and then I can go lay down because I'm still feeling really crummy. And I'm tired and I'm coughing and it's gross, and you've heard enough about that. So anyway, as I said earlier, I really enjoyed my Plan As You Go month. I think more than I've ever enjoyed it, and I would love to hear from you something that you have done lately that you have enjoyed maybe more than you expected to. It could be something small, like, you know, maybe something you ate that was delicious that you didn't think was going to be as good as it was, or it could be something big, like maybe you went to an event that you really didn't, or a party that you did not want to go to, and then when you got there you realized it was actually really fun. A surprising thing that you enjoyed. I would love to hear about that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.